bro. And then when we watched the video, he was not dinking and dunking, but he was passing it to everybody and their mamas. Everybody was eating. So
he almost beat Alabama last year. I almost said last week, but yeah, last year.
Let's get over to the meat and potatoes. Tennessee versus Bama. Will Bryce Young be back this week? I don't know if you guys heard, but the star safety, the captain for Tennessee, got arrested, which is a huge blow for them if he doesn't play in this game. Wow. Apparently, somebody came into his apartment. The guy walked in, and apparently he said, from the police report, he said that, I did not mean to enter. So I came back out and said, sorry, man, my fault. And he proceeded to walk out of his apartment and beat the crap out of the dude. Apparently still all the details are unknown. But if this is the case, the captain, the star safety of the team for Tennessee being out this game is going to hurt them really, really bad. I forget the kid's name. I'm going to try to pull it up here. I think it's Trayvon Flowers, if I remember right. Yep, Trayvon Flowers. So Trayvon Flowers is
imagine the communication that
it's going to be sitting out this game, apparently. So you can't do that, man. As a football player, you got to be smarter than that. You have so many eyeballs on you, especially the week that your team is going to really need you. This is probably the one time you did not want to mess this up. So, Manny, we'll start with you. What is your thoughts around this game before we actually get into our picks?
I think this is going to be an interesting game for the sole fact that you have two dynamic quarterbacks running. And look, this is what I mean by running. I hope y'all know what running means.
What
dynamic, explosive. Myro this season, whenever he's been out there, he's been actually really really dynamic, and he's helped that Alabama offense go to another notch. But you could clearly see that his passing isn't like fully developed. That's still kind of why I disagree with Fishing for why he said Myro was better than Bryce Young. I completely disagree with that. I think Bryce is still the better quarterback. I think he just has a little more elements to his game. That's what makes him better. But to this game, I feel like it's gonna be a very interesting game because if Bryce Young comes back, could this be a shootout? Or is it just gonna be one of those types of games where Tennessee, comes in there, momentum, they just dominate? Or is it going to be a game where Alabama comes in there and clearly sees that Tennessee has a lot of momentum because they've been beating a lot of good teams? Mm-hmm. And, they beat Florida. I'm sorry, sir, but Florida, Florida's obviously...
They didn't beat Florida. Trey Dean beat Florida.
It's
as simple as that.
Also, they beat Florida, and Florida this offseason, a lot of people said they were a great team or a good team. I mean, I was high on Florida, so I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. So we most of us were high on Florida, and Tennessee beat them too. So yeah, this Tennessee team, when going into this game, it's like it comes down to how Hooker plays against that defense, and that Alabama team, to me, it's just not as dominant as it used to be. That O-line is weak. They don't have too many elite offensive linemen. Even with Evan Neal last year, they still weren't really good. Besides Will Anderson, and I always forget the dude's name in that backfield. He has a Kool-Aid man. Kool-Aid man.
Kool-Aid man.
The Kool-Aid man, bro.
I know who you're talking about.
He's one of their other good players. That defense, it's nowhere as strong as it was in several years. I don't feel like this Bama team is as good as they used to be. So this is going to be a really interesting game, man. I just want to see how Hooker does against like a top 5 school, and if he's really about what he's been putting on this table and what he's been putting on against other teams. I just want to see if he can do it against a top 5 school and a Nick Saban-led team. That's going to be even more interesting.
It is. So we know this has been a very suspect Alabama team this whole season, from the Texas game to other games where they've looked a little bit shaky. I think they're still trying to work out not only who is the top receiver, but who's really and truly outside of Bryce Young and Will Anderson. Who else is going to be the guy that steps up and makes his name known? It's not, it's very interesting to watch their team this year. They've looked the most vulnerable than they've been, and we knew that recruiting and things like that were just going to catch up with them. And maybe this is why Nick Saban was mad at Jimbo Fisher. But
real quick, can we just take a moment to realize or to reflect on the pettiness of Saban? Because you have Saban
I saw that
turn to Jimbo. Jimbo's talking to him. He's like, not listening until an assistant goes, Saban, turn around. And he goes, what's up? This man just slowly turns and goes, oh, hey, what's up? And then goes shake his hands. I was like, this man right here.
Jimbo Fisher was the kid at the playground and nobody wanted to play with.
Yeah.
Standing by himself until one brave kid stepped up to the plate.
And then that brave kid got shoved in a locker for stepping up to the plate.
Yeah. So what's your outlook on this game, Sor, before we move into the picks?
Tennessee is a really good team. I hate to admit it. Hendon Hooker. I mean, we'll get into Hendon Hooker later, obviously, because I got a lot of good things to say about that kid. But I mean, Tennessee is just a really good team, and kind of like what you said, Dante. Who on Alabama? Even if Bryce Young plays, you have him and Will Anderson. Who else is going to have to step up? And I feel like your answer there is going to have to be safety Jordan Battle.
That's a good one.
You look at Tennessee's defense. Yes, that safety got arrested. I feel like he should be able to play because in my defense, that's self-defense right there. Some dude walks into my apartment. You think he's just going to leave like that? No.
Well, apparently he went and beat the crap out of him in the parking lot. So,
well, these hands are rated E for everybody. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I tend to agree with you, but
it could have been a lot worse than hands. All right, you walk into somebody's house here in Florida or Alabama, you ain't getting hands. You getting the open casket season.
Oh, facts.
So I mean, even with that, like Tennessee's got some weak parts on the defense, yes, but they also have a good part. So let's not forget. No, never mind. Sorry, he's on Alabama, but another star player for Alabama, ex-volunteer Henry Toto. He's gonna have to step up big. Both him and Battle are gonna have to step up big.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it is gonna be a shootout because I don't think both defenses are gonna be able to stop these quarterbacks. Maybe Bryce Young, but I don't. It's gonna take a lot to stop Hendon Hooker, and we have not seen that kid been stopped yet. I mean, he has no interceptions. He hasn't thrown a single interception at all.
I hate to say it, but everybody that we watch film about has really turned out to be their great this season. Will Levis, I believe we had at a D. He's really, I mean, like to say the words of Logan, people are meat riding for Will Levis still, even though they completely.
So the saying is we called it correctly.
Yep, Hendon Hooker, we called it correctly. He was the best person that we reviewed, and second to him was Will Rogers. So I know how much Manny hated.
Yeah, we did.
Hated watching that.
I forgot. I don't know how.
Well, by the way, I think it was with the tape that we watched on Jaden Daniels. I feel like that was more of the scheme than him not like naturally getting his full potential out there. Because in college they're gonna do like one read quarterbacks and only.
I mean, he's still dinking and dunking too. So
yeah, sometimes dinking and dunking. I understand that. But the only quarterback that did not get that excuse is Tyler Van Dyke. There was so many times on film where
I was literally about to say I was right about Tyler Van Dyke too. That man is garbage.
Yeah, we seen him on constant film tapes. We seen him looking at one side the whole game, and he had one side wide open, and he just didn't look there.
Hold on, I'm not gonna say
one read wasn't even open.
I'm not gonna say the name, but Logan told me there was one specific giant football content creator who said Tyler Van Dyke is the next Peyton Manning, and I just want to say, good sir, Stop it. Get some.
Or you better hope that he's the next.
You better stop.
You better stop. All right, so to go on to our picks, Sword, get us started off, my man.
You know, I'm not even gonna hype this up and try to fake y'all. Give me Tennessee. Give me the Volunteers.
Wow, I give you Tennessee.
I'm taking the Volunteers.
You better stop.
No, give me the Volunteers. Give me Tennessee. Give me Tennessee right now.
I got you. Okay, I gave them to you, man. Chill. You got them. You got them. Manny?
I completely agree with them. Give me Tennessee as well.
Let's go.
Give you Tennessee as well? Oh, my goodness.
Do the clean sweep. Do the trifecta. Do the Triforce.
Oh, man.
Come on, bro. You the last one, man.
You know you want to do it.
Yo, complete the Thanos throne, bro.
Thanos throne.
Yo.
The Thanos gauntlet. Oh, man.
Gauntlet, my bad.
You know you want to do it. Yes.
There it is.
Let's go.
I'm picking Tennessee as well, man.
The Triforce.
Let me make sure the logo looks right. Tennessee, give me Tennessee. Hendon Hooker. I said it as soon as Josh Heupel went to Tennessee. Give him 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody believed me. It's one of our most popular videos on our channel, by the way.
And the thing is, as well, like, you got to realize, Hooker's done all of this without his best wide receiver. The past 2 or 3 weeks, he's done it without his best wide receiver. He should be getting back his best wide receiver this week. So
and remember, people were saying, "Oh, he doesn't have Velus Jones. He's not going to be that good without Velus Jones." Look at him, bro. Stop.
Look at us,
bro. And then when we watched the video, he was not dinking and dunking, but he was passing it to everybody and their mamas. Everybody was eating. So
he almost beat Alabama last year. I almost said last week, but yeah, last year.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Clean sweep right here. Soar and me are 6-1 or what? 6-1 or 5-1?
5-1. Hopefully 6-1.
We're 5-1 on the year so far with our picks. Manny is 3-1. He says that he's 4-0 though. Oh wait,
2-2.
You said that you're 2-2. Hey, just keep with it, because that's what I saw. So he's 3-1 as well, but maybe he'll be 4-1, and me and Soar will be 6-1. So the college stuff, we're on it. You know what I'm saying? I have to tally up all the ones from the college football show on Saturday.
Yeah,
and
that's
see
what
how
I was
close
working on. I'll have to do that today when I'm not, passed out on the couch.
I'll probably do that tonight. To be completely honest, I got the whole spreadsheet. I got college, NFL for the podcast. I got even the Thursday
NFL's
night.
easy for you to calculate.
Thursday night, even when we did the college one, I'm 0-7, bro. Vic is 6-1. Yeah, Thursday night games are my kryptonite.